Hi, my name is Rabbi Pini Duna. Today, as we contemplate the dangers of coronavirus, I would like to spend a couple of minutes talking about Pikuach Nefesh. Pikuach Nefesh is one of the most important mitzvot of all the mitzvot in the Torah. Pikuach Nefesh means saving a human life. This takes priority over everything else, even if it means breaking some of the laws set out in the Torah. The Talmud describes many instances when the laws of Shabbat must be broken in order to save a life. For example, on Shabbat, Jews are expected to rest and not do any work at all. However, Pikuach Nefesh means that it is acceptable for someone to do work on Shabbat to save a life. For example, moving rubble from a collapsed wall to save a child, or extinguishing a fire if someone is trapped in a burning building. The preservation of human life takes precedence over all the other commandments. The Torah emphasizes this principle in a pasuk in Vayikra, Leviticus chapter 18, pasuk Hey. Ushmartem et chukotai vet mishpatai asher yaseh otam ha'adam v'chai bahem ani Hashem. You shall therefore keep my statutes, which, if a man does, he shall live by them. I am God. The rabbis of the Talmud in Yuma 85b added that he shall live by them, not that he shall die by them. Even the precious laws of Shabbat may be suspended to provide any necessary medical care to a critically ill individual or to an individual in the likelihood of danger to life. If one has to make the choice of saving one's own life or that of a companion, Rabbi Akiva states in the Talmud that it is permissible to save your own life and not the other person's. One can only become a martyr and die if the other option is performing acts of idolatry or illegitimate relationships or murder. As you can see, Pikuach Nefesh is up there as one of the most important mitzvot you can do. Now, in the current situation, any mitzvah that requires you coming into contact with others who may have coronavirus are waved aside because of Pikuach Nefesh. For example, you do not need to leave your house to go to a minyan in shul or in someone's backyard, as being in a crowd, even with adequate social distancing, and that's very important, could mean you become infected. So, do not go to shul or any temporary minyan, despite the fact that it is a mitzvah to daven with a minyan. It is certainly the case that if there is any chance whatsoever that you could infect others, either because you are already a coronavirus carrier or because you could become a carrier by mixing with others and then go on to infect even more people, that this is completely forbidden by the Torah. If you do that, not only are you not saving lives, you may in fact be ending lives, even if it is without any intention. The Talmud calls this garam retzicha, a form of halachic manslaughter. At the moment, while this terrible virus rampages across the world, and wherever you are, it is not too far away, so just remember, Pikuach Nefesh is a primary directive of Judaism. Make sure that you keep this in mind at all times and do everything you can to stay safe and to keep others safe as well. Thank you.